I think all first dates should be 50-50. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. If I'm willing to give up my time, because my time is precious too. Why is it that most modern women think that men's time means nothing? Like my time's not worth something? Every modern woman thinks a man's time is just frivolous, but their time is worth gold. Let's get straight off into this craziness.
I just went on a date with a man, and then this other girl walks into the bar and he leaves. I go to the bathroom, I come back. He goes, yeah, I'm gonna go. We walk outside. The bartender, who I'm very good friends with because my
Ooh, she's very good friends with the bartender. We know what that is.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. If a woman is really good friends with the bartender, the bouncer, the door guy, more than likely she's ran through like a set of stairs, brother. I'm just saying. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. If she knows every dude at the bar, every dude that works at this club, every dude that works at this bar, more than likely she's got a little mileage on her. I'm talking 95 Datsun level. So no girl should know this many men when it comes to going to the bars and the clubs. I had a buddy. Story time. I had a buddy who lived in a big city. I won't say which big city. He was going out with this girl, going out to a club. Bar club, whatever you want to call it. And they're playing loud music. You know, you get up there, there's a door guy, you got to hand in your ID, you walk in, there's bartenders, and there's like a dance floor, stuff like that. So I guess it's like a bar/club, whatever. He tells me later on, he's like, yeah, I went with her to the bar, to the club. He's like, when we went in, like everybody knew her. Like all these dudes were coming up and saying what's up to her, but then she decided to go home with me. I was like, brother, you're stupid. If you think it's a good idea to go out with the girl that knows everybody at the bar, she's straight for the streets, brother. Needless to say, his relationship with her did not last very long because I told him, I was like, bro, if she knows everybody, she's probably sprinted through. Her dad probably is the CEO and the originator of the Boston Marathon. She's probably got more mileage on her than a NASCAR rally car. Formula One's been calling her for years trying to get the mileage tracker on that. I'm telling y'all, don't go out with these girls that are super popular out in the clubs and the bars. It's never a good idea, brother.
best friend works at this bar. It's like, yeah, you just left. I cannot do it. I can't date men anymore.
He walked out on
Date women then.
$450. That's not even a date. That's a car note with mozzarella sticks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Why would a first date be $450? Chat, put them one in, or put in the chat or the comments right now what you would pay for a first date. I think in today's economy, do I have a look at this? This is just Loki hair all over me. Unprofessional. In my opinion, nowadays as an adult, I think a good first date might be anywhere between $50 to $100. And this is, I'm talking sit down restaurant. I'm talking maybe we get a drink, maybe we get, get some appetizers, get a little entree, get dessert, $100. That's what I would say for a first date. Or I could take you on a coffee date, which is what I tell guys. Do a low buy-in date because you don't know if this girl's crazy. You don't know if she's Thursday Adams, Wednesday's sister. You have no clue. And you want to make sure she's not bat poop crazy. Because if she is, now you spent $150 on a girl who's bat crazy, which is never a good idea. It's never a good idea, chat.
Child support.
I prefer older men on the whole.
Wow. That's the first time I see an uncle grandmother.
Yeah, what is this? Is a diabolical build. What is this? Wearing your grandma's curtains as pants or as a skirt.
Shots fired.
With the pink and green hair.
I prefer older.
With a beard and tits. With the little what's his name? The little bear. What's his name that wears the little raincoat? What's his name? The bear with the raincoat. What is his name? What is his name? There's a book about this kiddo, right? Paddington Bear. That's what that looks like to me, bro. The Paddington Bear. Brother, that is a unique build. A very unique build, indeed.
You know something? You never helped me around the house. Like, when I be doing stuff around the house, you never helped me.
You know something? You never helped me pay a bill. A mortgage bill, light bill, car note bill, insurance bill. Like, do you even know what a bill is?
You drove into a house.
No, I didn't. I'm not driving the vehicle, and we're all good.
No, it's not good.
No, it's good, because I'm not operating the vehicle.
You are operating the vehicle, ma'am.
No, I'm not.
You drove into a house.
No, I didn't.
You did, actually.
Which house?
One down here on Newtown Road.
Which
right.
house on Newtown Road?
Was there another one you hit?
No.
You seem a little confused. So you've suffered a whole bunch of damage. I think that
How do you hit a house, chat? I'm gonna keep it a thou wow. I've been drunk and drove. I've drived and drunked. You know, I've done it. Not a good idea. Don't recommend it. 10 out of 10 don't recommend, but I've never hit a house, bro.
popped off right about there. You see the skid marks? And so when that popped
The only
off,
time I see skid marks is in my underwear.
off, she wasn't able to go any further. She was on the phone with AAA, and she's like, I'll call you back, I guess.
We'll be there about 8 a.m. to get you.
Okay, ma'am, go ahead and step out of the car.
No, I'm not going to step out the car.
Okay, you went off the road, you hit a guardrail, you've got parts of the guardrail stuck in your grill. There is a house that got hit by something heavy, a white car.
I wasn't near a house that hit a car.
Okay, so, yeah, the house didn't hit the car hit the house.
Boy, howdy, the house hit the car. That's a new one, chat. That's a new one. I haven't seen that one. You know, the house hit the car. These houses be moving crazy these days, you know? I don't know if y'all be watching out. Make sure you guys, when you're on the road, watch out for those rogue houses. I guess they're the ones maybe that are carried by diesels.
Stop. Are you kidding me?
I gave my divorce lawyer his dream watch. This is crazy work.
No, you're serious? You're gonna prank me right now, right?
He's got the YouTube Shorts bag.
Yeah, right.
He's in his bag.
Ooh, wow.
Rolly? Which one? Incredible Hulk? The Hulk? Pepsi? Which one?
Wow.
Wait, which one? No, I want to know which one it is.
Hey, honey, I'm gonna need you to count to 1 million for me.
Oh, wow. Counting to 1 million would definitely take a bit of time. I appreciate the humor, though. Let's just say I can do a lot of things, but I might not put you through that endless wait.
Well, I don't mind. You can put me through it. I got nothing but time.
I'll spare you the marathon, but I'm always here for the fun requests.
Listen, if I switch this to a male voice, would it be yapping as much as you, or would it just count?
Well, if you switched over to a male voice, it would still have the same me behind it, so you'd get pretty much the same level
Let's
of
see about
chattiness.
that.
I
Let's see
promise
about
it's
that.
not just the voice.
Let's see
I'm
about
just here
that.
to keep... Hello.
I doubt it.
Hey,
Arguing with the AI.
I'm ready to hit the... Hi there. I just want to...
Hi there. Nice to meet you.
Hi there. I just want to share...
Hey, I need you to count to 1 million for me.
Absolutely. I can do that. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4...
What did I tell you?
5, 6...
That's hilarious, bro. That's hilarious.
I want food.
You want food? Yeah. Okay, what kind of food do you want?
I don't want to tell you.
Are you telling me this is a factory setting?
It is.
I thought it was just my wife.
What is the most painful thing anyone has ever said to you?
It was definitely what my ex said after we had our closure moment. She said that I was the person that got her out of her depression and got her outside. And then the moment that she realized she had to do that for me, she couldn't. And so she left me.
This is just another example of...
I mean, yeah, dude. This is truly sad, but a woman will sacrifice her happiness for her family. Or sorry, her family for her happiness, but a man will sacrifice his happiness for his family. Shibadanaya should have bought a Honda, put it on a t-shirt. This is why I say when women, they get into these rants of like, I want you to be more open with me. I want you to be more, you know, emotional with me. And as soon as you open up with a lot of that emotion, they weaponize it. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Women do this instinctually and biologically. They weaponize your vulnerability. I love Cast to Pieces, but she's done it. I've caught her doing it. I've opened up about things. I had a bad day one day. I was like, hey, I'm having a bad day. She's like, you're having a bad day? Well, why are you having a bad day? Explained it to her. And then she weaponized it later on. She apologized later on. But it still happened. And she's like, wow, I never thought that you were right about that. Because we don't agree on everything. That's why I love her. We don't agree on everything. But I told her, women weaponize vulnerability. It's in your DNA to test men. To make sure you got the best provider and protector. It's in your, it runs through your veins like these runners do.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
It runs through your veins to make sure you got the best fit. You always want to test us, always want to make sure we're good. This stuff happens, dude.
Are men unattracted to independent women? I was talking...
Let me break it down for you.
This is you. This is your independent woman. Life is playing a 4-1-2 formation, one of the most dangerous formations you can find in the game. As a partnership, we're holding down the back line. We cannot be defeated. Do you understand? You thinking you can go about and do whatever you want, pressing up high, going left, going right. You're leaving an open gap, putting the relationship in jeopardy. And this is why communication is key. This is why if we've got to push up, we've got to push up together. If we've got to drop 5 yards, let's drop off together. I'm going to trust you to apply the press. Don't worry, we'll cover. You press, I'll come across, and we'll cover. But you can't be doing this on your own. It's a partnership. As long as the communication is there, our backline is solid and there's nothing to worry about. Remember, I'm not a player in the game, I'm only a coach. Good day.
And so, that's a great analogy. I love it. I love it. The biggest thing that I think men feel about independent women, in chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree, is it's not that we're not attracted to them. We can be attracted to, a woman like that. I think most men are annoyed. I'm just annoyed by an independent woman. I'm an independent woman. I don't need a man. Okay, cool. You're a basic functioning adult. You pay your bills, you pay your car note, you buy your groceries, you cook your food. Yay, good job. What's so weird to me, chat, put a 1 in the chat if you've noticed this, is that women get applauded for doing things that every man's expected to do. Every man's expected to pay all his bills. Every man's expected to fix things. Every man's expected to show up on time. Every man's expected to love the people around him. Every man's expected to help others. But when women do it, we're supposed to shout from the rooftops, just, yes, queen, you're just so amazing. That's so incredible. Yeah, oh my God. You're not acting like a child and just thinking about yourself. That's so weird to me. But that's what I see a lot. I see a lot of these independent women think that we should applaud them for doing what every man has had to do for eons. Eons? How long is an eon, chat? Eon. How long is an eon? An eon, ranging roughly from 500 million to over 2 billion years. Gee, that's a long time, brother. 500 million years? I hope people are still watching Levi Nichs that far in the future.
You guys want to see something crazy? Hey, Kenzie, the credit card summary came in. You want to review it? Nothing. But then if I come over here, I open this, take one of these. Watch.
What was that? What are you doing?
It's not simping if you can afford it.
Oh, good. A materialistic take on this one.
It's not simping if you can afford it. I know it's simping to you, sir, because you would have to be...
Don't de-star your eyebrows.
Shots fired!
You drawed him on? Who took him? We got an eyebrow thief on the loose? Looks like you got some almost animal balloons on your lips too. Your surgeon did a pretty good job. They don't fit your face at all.
Crazy in love. To drain your bank account. To do the bare minimum.
I think we need a ruling on what should be considered the bare minimum. Because if an average guy has to drain their bank account in order to meet what some women consider to be the bare minimum, that's not the minimum. That's crazy.
But it's not simping when you can afford it. And they can. So to them, it's a little gesture.
Why are you talking like you're in your grandma's basement?
Shots fired!
Why are you talking? Well, yes, how it's not simping if yes.
The bare minimum.
Something about a rose by any other name?
You gotta scrape your little coins together to do an act of simping for you. And to them, it's like a coffee. And I know that hurts sometimes.
Is it me, or is the entire purpose of this to try to shame guys into spending more money so that they can be perceived to meet that bare minimum standard? Oh dear.
But it's not simping if you can afford it.
Let's be very clear here. The average woman certainly doesn't consider a guy buying her things to be the bare minimum. That is actually, in most circles, considered to be above and beyond.
Yeah.
But some women have actually convinced themselves and the guys that they're dating that is the bare minimum, and that's what they have to do to keep them.
Bare minimum. I'm telling you right now, bro, in my whole dating career, I was like, I ain't spending no money on this girl. I ain't doing it.
Gotcha, bitch!
Spending no shekels, no coins, brother, at all. Another thing that was for me and I may catch some flack for this. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. If I was gonna date you, I had to beat the cheeks first. It was just a no. I had to know what I was really working with. Because if we didn't have that chemistry, why am I gonna sit here and try to date you, baby girl? And then when it came out to eating out, not that way. You guys are sick. You're sick. When it came to going out to eat, and I'm not talking about south to mouth, if you smell when I'm stepping in. I'm talking about a restaurant. I would always be 50-50 with it. Always. I'm like, I got mine, you got yours, right? Well, why don't you pay for me? Because you're not my girl. I'm not claiming you. I would always take the longest amount of time to claim a girl until she's like begging for it. And then I'd be like, hey, you know, you want to be my girl? Simple as that. And keep it real low key. Don't do a lot of like semantics behind it of like, you know, you could really be my baby and yeah, I would love for you to be my baby girl. Don't do all that. The simping is out of this world already. Don't do all that. I meant to add something to the stream here. Let me go. Here, I'm going to play this clip and I'm going to do this because you guys know I'm not a freaking professional, chat. Oops, sorry. My bad.
I have a question. Do men come with communication or do we have to buy that separately?
No, she did not.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you guys. That was pretty communicative for me. I understood everything bro said from start to finish. Painted a whole picture and everything. Low-key, you know what? This man must have like a PhD in English or something. Maybe that's on you. Maybe you're just not listening.
You got the front.
Yo?
See?
Oh, what? You never opened the door for me.
You never cook for me.
¿Ves? Porque tú no cocinas, ¿viste?
You know what? From now on, if your lips touch whiskey, you will never touch my lips.
Which pair?
What are you thinking?
I'm deciding.
Deciding what?
18-year-old whiskey or 56-year-old lips.
If that ain't good. If that ain't good, bro. Here, I'm gonna throw this up here real quick. I gotta find it. Oh my God, that's good. That was good. I gotta give it to me. I gotta give it to the dude. I really do. I really, really do. Why can't I find it here? Downloads. Where is this at? Did it work? Okay, maybe it's here now. But Chad, I recently added a number so you guys can call me. Somebody called me recently. I won't leak his name. We had a great conversation. We had a fantastic conversation. Very nice gentleman. He sent a care package in to the P.O. box. I don't know if he wants me to call him out. I don't think this is his actual name, but his name is Frank. Shout out to Frank. He sent some treats. He sent some other things, but he called me on my Call Me number, which is this company that you can basically call in. Let's see if I can't add this really quick. Here we go. All right, and let's see. I'll fit this to screen. I meant to do this earlier, chat. I really did. I really, really did. And I'll display this just for a little bit. I'm not going to display it forever. All right, let's get back into these clips.
Let's read this together. They dated 16 years. Married for 30 days. She demands $160 million. This is why men don't want to get married.
All right, your total comes out to $1,400 a month.
Dude, that's not bad. It's M4.
If you get this car, we're done.
Like that?
Like that.
And then she goes, if you buy this car, we're done. Oh, of course I picked the car. Oh, what the hell? You're not another girlfriend anywhere.
I
think the men these days are being bred a little bit different. I think they're not as willing to be rejected or take a risk. And so I think that shows up when you're out and about. Like, men aren't really approaching as much as they used to.
Why do you think they're not approaching women in the same way?
Well, women made a global witch hunt against flirting, and now they're mad that men aren't flirting with them.
That's right. It's kind of like how they killed chivalry.
The whole Me Too movement caused this.
Okay.
That's literally what caused it, especially for the younger guys.
Yeah.
Maybe the older gentlemen, like they weren't really affected by it too much. Mm-hmm.
They still approach. They're
used to it. They still the ones who are single, maybe.
Yes.
Who aren't locked down. But younger guys, like I get these kind of younger guys,
mm-hmm.
like telling me they're terrified of going up and talking to a woman. I literally made a post on Twitter yesterday. It was about like, what's the worst thing that can happen if you go up and say hi to a girl? You're not going to regret it. And I had like a couple of dudes like slide in the comments and be like, I got accused of by just saying hi to a chick on campus.
They alone caused this problem.
That's what I'm saying, dude. The Me Too movement ruined all of it. And the thing is, I don't think women really understand this, but that call me is huge. Let me make this smaller, chat. I'm sorry. It's just like it's burning into my eyelids now. Let's make it a little smaller. Here we go. Anyways, women have done this, and they're so surprised that men have stopped approaching. And I think the stats are crazy right now. Like, let me look. Gen Z men that say they don't approach women. I believe the stats are pretty alarming. Here we go. 45% of men aged 18 to 25 have never approached a woman in person. That is crazy to me. 45%. They've had less dating experience and less interest in dating as teenagers than previous generations. A whopping 19% of Gen Z adults report they spent their teenage years not regularly socializing with friends. That's a bad thing in my opinion, because I don't know about you guys, chat. When I was younger, and then put a 1 in the chat if this was you. When I was younger, bro, all I wanted to do was hang out with my friends and talk to chicks. That's it. That's all I wanted to do was hang out with my buddies and kick it with chicks. That's it. That's it. Have fun with girls and drink with your buddies. That's all I wanted to do.
Take it off.
Aw, how sweet.
What?
Every time our new neighbor leaves the house, he kisses his wife goodbye.
Really?
Why don't you do that?
How can I? I don't even know her.
Woman in jail accused of killing her own husband, and she apparently...
All right, let's jump into the Twitter.
And
oh my God.
My name is Melissa.
Your name is Mark. And Melissa Broad shoulders and back is wider than mine.
I am 28 years old. I am an IFBB professional bodybuilder.
Jesus.
And I am an online coach for both athletes and lifestyle clients.
How long have you been doing the bodybuilding for?
I have been a pro since 2020. My first show ever was when I was 17 in 20.
Boy, that testosterone done kicked her ass. Her voice is lower than mine, bruh. My name's Melissa. Bro, boy, stop getting on this test. What are y'all testing? And what's crazy to me is like, if I bulked up to about maybe 210, I could look like that. But she's a pro? The men that are pro are straight freakazoids.
2014.
Can we get a most muscular? And then the double bi? Okay. Maybe a tricep? Can we get a little tricep?
Yeah, well, I gotta like stand.
Here, let me, maybe this angle. Try that. Can you
do you guys like muscle mommies? I'm gonna keep it for real though. My dildo, it's not my bag, baby.
The other arm? Yeah.
I like this one better.
Oh, it looked hot.
Oh,
nice.
We don't have good shadows here.
Shoot.
My name is Melissa.
Your name is Mark. Stop lying to all these people, bro. I just saw that and was like, ew. Ain't no way, bro. No way. There's no way. That's, oh my God, that's wild work. This is wild work. Where's another clip? Okay, so this guy, have you guys ever heard of, like, you know, you get therapy or reverse therapy, you get rejection therapy? This guy goes through it, and I think if you do want to approach women, bro, you have to go through this to see what works. I'm gonna keep it a thou wow though. This dude's approaching a whole gaggle of women. This is a gaggle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a whole gaggle of them. I would usually not approach this many women because your success rate with this is usually 2%. You got about a 2% success rate, because the thing is, even if you approach one of these girls, there's usually a fridge there that's going to always try to protect the snacks. Shots fired! So it's a tough environment to be in. Unless you got some boys with you and you can set up a good perimeter. But if you're going in solo, Hans Dolo solo, this is a rough one.
Hey, can I get your number? 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 I'm just gonna go through. Can I get your number? Can I get your number? Can I get your number? What about your? Oh, you're lesbian. Can I get your number?
Hey, at that point, it's just funny. And but the thing is, this exchange right here, he is exuding confidence. This is beautiful.
Should I go back through and ask again?
Dude, at least he tried. And the thing is, dude, because I was in sales. I've told you guys this. I was in sales for a decade. You have to get so used to rejection when you're in sales. So used to rejection. I'd call people 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, and they wouldn't want to talk to me. But then that 9th time, they finally want to talk to your boy. Somebody want some jerky back there, dude? I'm gonna be the guy to hook you up, brother. Loki, free. Sit. This is from Chicken Jerky from Carbon. W's in the chat for Carbon. Free. Free. Go to your place. Hassan, I'm still waiting for my shot collar, bro. I'm still waiting for my shot collar, man. You still haven't gave me the shot collar, bro. So I've been waiting for this, man. I've been waiting for this. But you haven't hooked your boy up. Thought you were sending out shot collars. Hassan Piker branded shot collars.
Do any other girls get offended when, like, ugly men try to approach you? I'm saying that with my full chest, yes.
I have horrible news for you. You're ugly. You're an ugly person. Now let me go ahead and Eminem 8 Mile myself. Call me ugly. You're not going to say anything to me that I haven't said in the mirror. So all the women in the comments go, she's beautiful. She's lovely. You're hideous. You're the kind of guy that she's talking about. Cool. Don't care. I think I'm ugly. You think I care if you think I'm ugly?
Dude, this is great. This is great. The big lesson from this one, though, and why I wanted to play this, was self-deprecating humor will get you so far. It will get you so far, chat. If you can sit there and make fun of yourself, what it does, and I'm glad he brought up the 8 Mile analogy. If you guys haven't seen 8 Mile, just for the scene where he clowns himself, it takes the power away from the person that's trying to clown you. If you clown yourself first. That's why I always say I got a big forehead. Number one, it keeps me humble because I need to be humble. I can get out of my freaking head sometimes. But then also self-deprecating humor, it makes me not look like I'm boisterous, and it humanizes me because we all have insecurities, but only really secure people are the ones that are willing to speak on those. And put a 1 in the chat if you agree. If you're really a confident person, you'll sit there and talk about the things that you have that are your insecurities, like my big forehead. You know, I got a big forehead. I have so much forehead, I could have 2 faces on this forehead. Shots fired! I got enough room for a whole other face there. I've tried to do the hair forward. It just didn't look good. I look like a Gen Z kid, and it just didn't work for me. It just did not work for me. It wasn't a good look. This guy's talking about the cure to cheating.
I just heard the most evil shit in my life, bro. This nigga walked in on his girl cheating on him, taking back shots from another nigga. He pulled his shit out, pointed it dead in his head, and told him, if you don't beat that bitch ass, I'ma shoot. This might actually be the method to stop cheating, bro.
Oh my god. That is insane. Okay, that's insane. That's completely diabolical, bro. This is completely diabolical. Do not recommend that. I'd be finding some out of this world clips.
My ex-boyfriend just got married.
Yeah, congratulations. Why does it look like she's smuggling chestnuts?
Shots fired!
Chestnuts roasting on an open jawline.
We broke up 3 years ago. He just got married. And then according to his wedding registry website and the story of their love, he was dating her while he was dating me. We were concurrent. And that's fun.
Congratulations, you got played.
Isn't that fun? And I'm not one for sharing on the internet, you know, I don't do that, but...
I'm not one for sharing on the internet, you know, but here you are sharing on the internet.
Won't they do? I feel a need to shout this from the town square. Because he took my virginity and then I guess took her on a walk.
He said, where's that virginity at?
Gotcha, bitch!
Where's it at? Donde está your virginity, my maiden? Me lady?
You know, I met his parents one weekend at their beach house, and then I guess she came up the next weekend. Ooh. So isn't that fun? Isn't that fun to...
You got played like a fiddle.
Be a ghost. Be a ghost, be a mime. Hello, can anyone hear me? The answer's no. So this is wild. This is wild. Also, I was 20, he was 27. Crucial information there. You know, we isolated together during the pandemic, and I guess they did as well. When? Okay, so that's so fun. And if anyone has any tips on how to handle these feelings, because I don't even know what they are, thank you so much for the hack. The hack on how to deal with this, because it's crazy.
At least she's got a sense of humor about it, bro. That's one way to get over it. You know, have a sense of humor, you know, like try to get over it. The best way you can get over somebody is making yourself better. And the best way to get out of a funk. So like chat, I don't know if any of you guys are in a bad mood or you've been feeling depressed lately. You've been feeling down on yourself. The best thing you can go learn something. Pick up a book, get on YouTube, go learn a skill. Go challenge yourself to do something that's hard. Go to the gym. You know, when I went through breakups, what I did is me and my buddies, this was in high school, I went through a breakup. That summer, we were all single because we had got broken up with or whatever. And my mom had bought me like a Bowflex. Y'all remember them Bowflexes? Boy, I remember back in my day, tear up a daggum Bowflex, boy. Put it on 100, bend them bars over, you know. But no, tear up a Bowflex. And we all just took protein powder and just worked out all summer. We all gained like 10 or 15 pounds of muscle. It was great. I was like 16 or 17 at the time. But that's what men do typically when they go through a breakup is they better themselves. They go to the gym, they lift weights, they push themselves, they challenge themselves. I think this works for everybody though, man or woman. You're in a funk, go challenge yourself. Go learn something new. Go try a new skill. Go do something laborious. Go try something hard. Try something you've been wanting to try. I almost biggity bet you that if you do that, you're going to come out of that in a much better mood. Because I think too many people, when they're sad, they just sit in that sadness and they just sulk. And they just, oh God, it's just so bad and it's just so... And an idle mind is the devil's workshop. When you're not doing something, you're going to think of all the bad things. And I also think, put a 1 in the chat if you agree, I think highly intelligent people are the most depressed. That's why stupid people like me love life. I tell Cass this all the time because she's hyper intelligent. She's a retired nurse because I retired her. But she'll see something, she'll feel away, and she's like, "Oh, am I sick? Oh, like she's so intelligent. So she's like, "Oh, I'm having some symptoms. I'm doing this," and I'm like, "I wish you were stupid like me." Because if you were stupid like me, you wouldn't even think about it. I don't know I'm sick until I'm like throwing up. And I'm like, oh, I think I'm sick. Or I have a fever. Oh, I think I'm sick. Or I'm coughing up a lung. Oh, I think I'm sick. Like it doesn't connect with me. My Connect 4 is a whole Connect 3. It doesn't work. You know, it's like a pregnant woman on welfare. It doesn't work. The synapses are not firing, you know. So I wanted to close out with this clip. This is a diabolical invention this dude made for Glizzies. Which I honestly think I'd probably use this. I don't know if I'd buy it. If it was $5 at TJ Maxx or Ross, maybe.
I've been wanting to make a tunnel sandwich.
He needs to call that the Glizzy expander.
You can shove it right in there. Look at this. And you can get all the way down in there and pry it open. Look at...
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now that I think about it, did this guy raid a gynecologist toolkit? You got that from a gynecologist's office, huh? Everyone comes pre-smelling like salmon. Why does it smell like tilapia?
That. And I got my sausage right here, and you can slide it. Look at that.
He's going straight with the glizzy.
It goes perfect down in there. Now, I'm convinced if I could find some metal ones, I could heat them bad boys up on the stove, and it could toast the inside of the bread on these tunnel sandwiches. These right here are a cooking utensil. I don't care what they say. Why do y'all keep gatekeeping these things?
Bro. I know you got that from a gynecologist's office, bro. Stop. Stop. Look at him. He's so tired. He's such a good boy, though. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It was good to have you guys out, man. Until next time. Peace.